Who knew? Big limbs and a lot of control over the stage in a game where movement and control of the stage is pretty important.
I think
that equals good.
Disco and Banjo were saying it earlier, but like when the game says go as Min, you have stage control.
Correct.
Yeah. It's your opponent is immediately in your firing range.
Yeah, and not every character could say that. It's not a thing that is unique to Min.
No,
but the way that it feels, I think, is unique.
Remember back in Melee when the game would say go, and then when the go would fade away, Wobbles was already wobbling somebody?
Yeah, it feels a little like that.
It definitely feels that way. So going right off the bat to
I love
a
that.
reflector right there, and
yeah.
Just immediately went to the Ram.
Yeah, you need the speed and the coverage that one gives you.
Wait, which one is the Ram?
This one.
This one. Okay, I was thinking the big one.
The Megawatt is the
Megawatt.
Big one.
That's right. You got it.
Look at the extra spinny doos that this one's doing. That's the ledge trapping one.
So
look at it.
0 to 110 right now. Kazma does not have an answer yet.
I love gyro gets tossed and you can just throw your limbs at
it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that grab whiffed actually. Because that is, it's not a good grab, but it's a long grab.
It is long, it lasts a while, and it supercharges the rest of the moves.
There's the... Yep,
that was
extra
big.
Damage, why not?
And
he's not mashing, take it.
Supercharged Dragon Arm.
Yeah. They got the big laser.
Ooh, big Megawatt.
Megawatt.
There's the Megawatt.
Megawatt?
Mega second stock.
Who's Megan?
Anyway.
Megan Man?
Megan Man, one of my favorite protagonist robots.
The mediocre fighting robot?
Did not quite win the battle bots. That's why we see Rob.
We're looking at the victor of the battle bots.
Yeah.
Right here in Kazma, but down a significant margin, and it's only climbing. Seeing the same tactic that we saw from Grayson right there, just hovering.
I am spooked every time a Min charges a smash attack because I think no matter what is happening on the screen, there is a chance that it does hit.
Yeah.
I don't care where the two characters are positioned, it is possible.
Oh, I love that from Kazma immediately going for the up air, but dezly's air dodge was perfect.
Do the splits, a little bit of a quick action. You're not used to Min scrapping with the quickness. Oh, that's the jump. That's the jump that Kazma wants. That's why he up smashes.
Yes. As you've been talking about, he's a big fan of watching you jump into the air and saying, my advantage. Oh, Megawatt again.
Yeah. It is one heck of an arm.
Look at that. Ah, 57. Where did it all come from?
From one nair. From one nair.
From one single nair. And back hit, too. That was the safe part of nair.
Yeah. Back hit. There was no way you were punishing that if you blocked. You just had to hold that.
I don't care if you have a DP or ouch. That gyro got tossed.
Back into the Ram nair.
Ooh, I'm surprised that recovered, considering how bad Min-Min's recovery is.
How below the ledge it was.
Yeah. Behind the ledge, even.
Yeah.
It's like watching somebody jump behind the backboard and get a dunk. Wow.
Oh, whoa!
Dude, I can't believe dezly was ready to tech that.
I am also shocked. How is he alive?
I don't know, but now he's got a chance to close out this last stock while still holding on to 2, barely whiffing that Megawatt. Jeez.
No punish on the up smash immediate. Actually wanted to try to punish the panic option afterwards. Maybe trying to cover a roll, but no panic from Kazma. Is able to take this down to a last stock situation. And if anyone knows anything about Rob, this is far from over.
We all know the score here. We all know what has to happen for this game to end. The air it actually happened.
All that had to happen was a connected side special, no matter how many hits. You scared the buffer out of him, and that's a game.
Thanks, Mario. I mean, so it is speaking into existence. Call it a commentator's curse, a commentator's blessing. The only thing I can call it for sure is a comeback.
And that is exactly what it was. That is Rob as a character is called such, not because he is a robotic operating buddy, but because he is able to...
Is this a recycled bit from earlier in the stream?
Potentially. If it is, it's not my own bit. So I'm stealing content as well as recycling.
Yeah, I feel like Disco and Banjo did this one already.
Snatching it from other people's pockets.
Speaking of things that Disco and Banjo were talking about earlier, getting into Min-Min's pockets. That's always the hard part, right? But the only way that you're going to win the match. Did I say something wrong?
I don't know.
Is that an innuendo?
Not that I know of, but you know. Maybe.
Well, I'm not talking about that.
Maybe keep it.
Have you worn a pair of pants before, Hunter?
Keep it in pocket and not out of pocket. That's all it is. So,
I refuse to partake in such heathenous delights.
Smash attack after smash attack. Eventually, one of them you're going to connect. Do the splits. Dezly's very, very adept at connecting those splits. I am impressed. That is not a move with range.
Like we said, up close, getting into her business. Not where she likes to scrap, but again, the down smash is so fast.
It's just the spot dodge down smash. That is the melee Falco's spot dodge shot.
What the dude, Megawatt. No matter when it hits you, it will be hurting.
Early or late, it doesn't matter. It's a wrecking ball.
And it came in just as such.
Goes
Said
down
Taylor
here. That's
Swift,
going to be
I
a
think.
punish.
Read the air
Miley
dodge.
Cyrus.
White girls.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Oh my God, he went for another up smash. Dude, again, it's the fact that Kazma is looking for the holes in the defensive game against Min-Min and not in the offense that really interests me about this match. Oh my
There we go.
goodness.
There's the up smashing.
Again, put her
Chase
in
the roll.
disadvantage, and what is she going to do?
Slowly move your legless body at her
Yeah, Rob has no feet.
and bait the roll in. Oh, that's a megawatt. And this is megawatt? Last stock scenario. This being loser semis is best of 5 still.
Oh wow, dezly was actually able to just mash out of that, and with Megawatt no less.
Honestly, sometimes the risk reward, just sling the arm.
Yeah.
Like, what's the worst that could happen? You were gonna get hit anyway?
So go ahead and mash. That's the real deal.
Swing. I do want to say I'm a big fan of the way that Kazma and really all of the Rubs so far have had great control of their recovery so that they are still avoiding the silly 2-frame shenanigans of all the charge smashes. Because Rob,
Wow,
that
goodness
just lasts
gracious.
forever, huh?
Yeah.
That
Megawatt,
is-
it just likes to linger.
Megawatt is what happens if you mod Luigi Zaire to be like Kirby Rock.
What if Luigi's Zaire was Ganondorf forward smash?
Yeah,
Watch my YouTube video
yeah.
where I fight against presumably CPUs and just do really funny things.
That's really what it feels like, though. You throw the big megawatt and it drops down and it still hurts really bad.
That's the craziest part about Min-Min to me, is that at times she's just a point-and-click adventure if you're falling at the right time.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you have to click on the same thing multiple times for the action to be different. Very classic Sierra game.
We're playing King's Quest 4.
3, 2, 1, go!
I love that we get multiple music options now on
That
legal
was
stages.
Forget any of the characters
Without
they
Omega
added. That
stuff.
was the best update to this game.
Right, you don't even have to go to the Omega to get the fun stuff. Man, Min-Min down tilt as well is very like Simon Richter-esque, where it's just the slide that gets you out of the mess. Look at it. Slide right under, low profile, come in with a big hit.
Ooh. I'm amazed that there was like no punish on being so defensive there, when again, that's like the big defining factor of Kazma's playstyle.
Ooh. Regrabbed and tossed that gyro like 4 times. Surely that's going to be
Yeah,
it.
that's dead. And that's really good by Kazma there, because dezly's been doing that a ton. Like basically any time that he can't like air dodge to the ledge, he covers himself with an arm first, usually the Ram, and then recovers to the ledge. And that time Kazma just waited for that arm to come out and then had a punish ready.
Oh. Man, dezly was so ready for Kazma to try to punish the roll in. Wait.
Yeah, big charge.
Man, it is horrifying. The way that you have to mash just to hold that position.
Yeah. I didn't know that Kazma had a Steve, but here we are.
Here we are. Oh boy. That up smash is terrifying. The fact that you can kick and it just reflects everything.
I appreciate that there is a unique reflecting property. That is a tiny shield. And that's honestly, that's just as bad as getting hit there for dezly. Because now
This could be a stock? This is absolutely the stock.
now you have no option to play defensively up close. You have to try and scrap. Min as we have, established, not very good at that. And that means that Kazma doesn't have to be afraid to get up close and swing.
Yeah. Now, dezly is going to have to make some big swings to make this happen. Megawatt's going to help a lot. Megawatt's going to help a lot.
Wow.
Down smash covers the roll. Now we're seeing panic
Oh,
mode.
big damage. But seriously, 2 arms, 36%, and it's guaranteed. As long as you press the buttons, you got it.
It is more of a true combo than Samus jab 1, jab 2.
It truly is.
Which is a little depressing. Why can't they just give her that?
Oh.
Not that Samus needs buffs, but I don't need to talk about that.
I'm all for making characters work as intended.
Yeah.
But that is a dead Min.
That's a big
Which has
punish.
nothing to do with what I was saying, but it is the reality that we live in. You're going to have to learn to deal with it.
So that's 2-1 for Kazma now. Unless
That's
I'm
2 in a row, right?
wrong. I
Oh,
believe that's
no. We've swapped.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
But it is 2-1.
And dezly
So-
with the counter pick.
Kazma potentially on game point to go into losers
Interesting.
finals.
Yeah, time to put the foot on the gas. Especially going to Smashville. Small stage, right? Min's going to have a tough time if Rob can get up close and start down tilting and forward tilting, but
I feel like this is, you know how in Smash 4 on Smashville, before the nerfs, she could just needle you from round go.
sure.
You either had to block or you ate a singular needle.
This is free damage, yeah.
Yeah, this is Min, but with her arms reaching across the entirety of the stage.
That's true.
There is nowhere to run. You are not safe.
If you forward smash from one side of the stage
You reach the other.
and then laser out, yeah, you'll reach the other. Okay, big Ram. And, you do have to threaten every single time they go off stage because it's free. And if it hits, then great. Big damage. Up B? Yeah, I went for it.
Yeah, definitely tried. Love the chase. Barely avoids the down smash that was really covering specifically that kind of dodge.
Man, dude, dezly, flying down with those lasers that drip over the ledge is just so terrifying. I've talked a lot before about how, oh, man, you don't even have to go off stage and you can still edge guard me so easily. That's something that Min is built to do. I mean, look at this.
Ram comes through. That's going to go right below the ledge.
That is why
Megawatt.
you shoot it off every time.
And, I thought surely we were going to see some back air stuff. Or forward air stuff.
I still thought that Kazma was going to lift that. I'm gonna be
Throw the
honest.
big ol' iron ball at them.
Here comes the iron ball. Okay, Min off stage. Big chance. My God, the refresh.
Oh, what
Kazma got robbed.
Yeah. Had the punish.
It should have been dezly that was getting robbed, but
Yeah.
instead, I'm talking money this time.
Man, now-
wow.
Ram doesn't make sense to me sometimes.
No, it just
I don't know what path it is on, but it is not one that. It's not one that any somebody with ADHD drew that line.
they went back and they were like, "Where did I put the last hitbox? I can't remember."
It's
I think the next
Throw
one
it
should go
over
here.
here.
Yeah.
it's going for a ride.
Crazy taxi.
The person who designed the Ram routes also is a roller coaster designer.
Oh, roller coaster tycoon.
Yeah.
I want everybody, by the way, to first of all notice that dezly has taken the Rob to Smashville and is up 3 stocks to 1.
3 stocks to 1.
Yeah, barely got hit taking that second stock from Kazma.
Downer all the way down.
Well, you asked for it. He delivered.
And dezly is 1-2 oblige, down air all the way down.
For the fans. Give him the old 1-2.
A man of the people.
Truly giving everybody what they want. And right now, Kazma is getting everything that he wants.
The fierce retort?
Say you just wanted to throw away your stock? I'll throw away this next one for you. It's trash day for me, too.
Oh, again. The quickest down smash.
Oh, big ram, though.
Ah! I got spooked.
Oh! That was such a bad read, but I'm here for it.
And we've got a game, folks!
Anything can happen.
Watch out for the flailing arms.
No gyro, so this is going to be harder. You can see Kazma just running to go get it.
And now it's in the Min-Min's hands. I don't like that.
It's in her arms, thank you.
True. She does not have hands.
Oh, you're dead! You're dead, kid.
Oh!
I thought that was going to be
drift.
side B.
The drift was just outside the fair range, somehow surviving. A little bit of a stutter. Oh, boy.
Bop.
Eventually going to catch the jump from there.
That's a nice kill, yeah. So game 5, man.
Game 5. And despite the amount of lead the dezly had in that game, really had to claw that one.
Honestly, yeah. Near the end, like we said, once you get the last stock against Rob, anything can happen. And honestly, that forwarder that Kazma went for to end the game, an arm rotor might have done it.
Yeah,
I can't say for sure, but
just the active hitbox might have even just caught
right, and
dezly
then
on the way up.
forced what we saw earlier in the set.
Yeah.
Buffered air dodge.
Always possible. Going to end the set on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Which is where we started, right?
If I'm not mistaken. I do believe you're correct.
That's what I would expect
Yeah.
with a rule set like this. In the
Most
best
of the
5,
time.
right? We've got the 8 stages, 2 bands. So, you either have to go to your opponent's counter perk or you go back to the first stage you want on. So,
I mean, you picked it as a neutral for a reason.
yep.
Or you just said, let's go to PS2 and didn't think about it. That's the other option.
Oh! The game didn't think about what that downer was supposed to do.
Yeah, it decided, Kazma, you're sick, but work a little harder for this one.
It was like an umpire that wasn't watching the pitch, and he just like calls it randomly whether
Yeah.
it was a ball or a strike. They're like, oh, I don't know what move that was, but they go up.
Yeah. the stonks, if you will.
Dezly's, yes, the stonks. Dezly's manager will be out on the field to argue shortly, or Kazma's rather.
Yeah.
Dezly's glad, been given a gift and is doing his utmost with it after
Even
being
got
hit
the
by that sour
percents.
spot. Yeah.
Ooh. I don't like the direction that sent.
Oh! Mom! Mom, I'll be down for dinner in just a second.
was not DIing for back throw, I can tell you that.
He is DIing for macaroni and cheese.
Wait for the hit, down tilt.
Oh, he wanted
the
the read.
wanted the roll in.
And see, that's where anybody else probably would have just side beat. But now it's up smash time for Dezly. Woo!
That up smash reached. Am I crazy for thinking that reached unreasonably far? I felt like that reached pretty. Oh, lost your invincibility at the ledge.
Did you?
Getting a little too comfortable. Is that?
That's a dead Min-Min.
Oh.
I lied. Wow.
Dezly hacking the switch to add extra distance to the recovery.
Dezly Kong. Woo! All right, Kazma. Again, getting a ledge trap by Min-Min is so terrifying, even though Rob is famously difficult to ledge trap.
Am I crazy for thinking that advantage against Min-Min feels half real sometimes? Because if you hit them a little bit too far for a regular follow-up,
then it's their advantage.
It's actually their advantage because you are now recovering from a move and they can forward air in response.
It's almost like you just never want to finish your combo against Min-Min.
Yeah, or you want to finish it early and send them very far off of the first hit.
Speaking of getting sent very far off.
Live?
Dezly got the hit with the gyro to make it back. That's crazy. And now, again, being tenacious, living after going off stage against the Rob.
And somehow punishing Megawatt Nair on shield. I guess Dezly just did not think that Kazma would go for a punish.
And also, it's tough for Min-Min to mash after
True.
landing an aerial sometimes. So
Maybe down tilt, maybe up smash, but
ooh.
you got to want it.
Well, you got to want this game right now. It's last stock, game 5, and Kazma had it in his hands. His robotic little plastic hands.
Oh, no tech, but wasn't quite fast enough to get those down tilt connects, so dezly fought out of the situation.
dezly just keeping the pressure on that gyro, making it hard for Kazma to pick it up.
Man, really, really low landing aerials.
Okay, won't be a kill, certainly.
Oh! I can say that from Rob's end, but not from Minmin's. There's a chance that any of these hits just kill out of nowhere.
Oh, up air! You gotta DI that, and he does.
Yeah, that's a... Don't get blessed by Karna and your stock's gone.
Smiles upon us today.
Megawatt is so base boosted. I don't care if you're hitting a gyro or a Rob.
Oh, good DI. Oh, here it comes. This is going to be that falling down that dezly's looking for. Although, going high. Yeah.
Oh, no. Not even the parry. You've got the Megawatt.
Oh, there it is.
Comes in with the big Dragon Blast.
Wow, dude. We've seen that every time. dezly does that up B on stage to jump up and then be able to fall down, shoot out that laser or the ram.
Yep.
Either way, you know that when the up B comes on stage, it's going to be a long falling hitbox, and you got to be ready for it. That's why Kazma went high earlier to avoid it completely, but he didn't have the fuel to do it again.
Yeah, you only got so much. You got to land and wait a bit to refuel. It's a lot of people don't understand this about Rob if they're not really intimately familiar with the matchup. It's not a situation where you land and suddenly all the tanks back. It actually takes time for you to get the fuel back. I think that's a change going into this game. And if I'm not mistaken, Villagers in the same kind of boat. Where
Rob has always had the fuel, but for Villagers,
Villager
not
those
that
things where
yeah.
you have to wait an extended period of time for you to get it back. It's not just like, oh, I touched the ground, I'm good now. So you can really take advantage of
see
this.
the gauge on Rob.
Kind of.
If you have like 20 negative 30 vision.
Yeah. It's insane. But dezly fighting through myriad of Robs, only dropping to the Rob secondary.
Yeah, interestingly
enough. Which sometimes I feel like that makes more sense because you are used to playing against an Orthodox, you know how to play against this character, but the secondary is not going to play the character like the character. They're going to play it like
in their own unique way.
version of the character.